Moon Knight Season 2 is one of the major wishes of every Marvel fan. So far, Marvel Studios hasn't confirmed nor denied the possibility of second season. But luckily, in a recent TikTok video, lead star Oscar Isaac and director Mohammed Daib have given a hint about a potential follow-up. This short clip has increased the speculation about Moon Knight Season 2. That's why the CineWizard is going to sum up everything about the second season of Moon Knight. If you are a fan of this series, then be sure to watch this whole video. That being said, let's roll.
Mark? Where have you been?
Lila?
Moon Knight Season 1 debuted on March 30th, 2022. With only 6 episodes in a row, the show became a major success. Based on the Marvel comics of the same name, it was the 6th show in Marvel Cinematic Universe. Created by Jeremy Slater, it was directed by Mohammed Daib and Aaron Moorhead.
I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Moon Knight received favorable reviews for its action sequence, performances of the cast, and darker tone. As for viewership, it currently holds 3rd place with 1.8 million watching hours. With these positive indicators, it was assumed by every fan that there will be subsequent seasons. Will there be Moon Knight Season 2 or not? Let's discuss this first. Marvel Studios hasn't greenlit the second season of Moon Knight. There is no official statement from Kevin, the president of Marvel Studios and the Marvel Universe franchise, although Kevin has stated that after introducing Moon Knight in this series, the character would cross over to the MCU films. Still, there is no statement regarding another season. But don't lose hope now, because an interesting clip has been making headlines for a few days. In this short clip, Mohammed Daib and Oscar Isaac can be seen in Cairo, Egypt. When asked about second season, Isaac responded, "Why else would we be in Cairo?" Daib then shared the video on Twitter with a caption reading, "Moon Knight Season 2. Now is it a joke or what? We are in for a surprise." If you have watched the first season, then you know there are some major plot threads left unanswered.
It must be very difficult. The voice in your head.
Before we start to discuss these narrative threads, let's recall what has already happened in the first season. Moon Knight Season 1 revolves around Mark Spector, a ruthless mercenary suffering from DID. Much of the series revolved around his other personality, Stephen Grant, a well-mannered, clumsy man. Things take a dark turn when Stephen and Mark are drawn into the mysteries of Egyptian gods. Mark is an avatar of Khonshu, an Egyptian moon god. He is tasked to stop Arthur Harrow from reviving Ammit, an Egyptian goddess who killed people for their future crimes. The story progresses as Mark and Stephen make peace with each other to stop Harrow and Ammit. They are succeeded with the help of Khonshu and Mark's wife, Lila. The first season ends when Harrow is killed by Jake Locke, the 3rd season and most brutal personality of Mark, who becomes the new avatar of Khonshu.
Wow, you look amazing. What are you wearing?
Show me what you got.
Yeah.
In Moon Knight Season 2, Jake Locke could play an important role in future episodes. He is the most vicious Moon Knight personality introduced in the finale. Neither Mark or Stephen are aware of his existence yet. It would be interesting to watch his origin story and how he ends up in service of Khonshu. It would be cool if the next season adapts the Shadow Knight storyline from the comics. In Marvel Comics, Mark's brother Randall returns as a deadly Shadow Knight.
Take the body box.
Lila!
He's an evil type of Moon Knight who became a wrapped version of Khonshu's avatar. Then there is Lila, who becomes the avatar of Tauret, another Egyptian goddess who guides souls through the afterlife. In the finale, she chooses to become the avatar of Tauret and help Mark. It is still unclear what happened to her. Is she still serving or not? It will be addressed in the second season if it ever happens.
I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
If our caped vigilante ever returns in second season, then Oscar Isaac will definitely portray this character. Oscar Isaac did an amazing job in this role. He portrayed 3 different characters with totally different personalities. His performance received positive reviews from critics, so whether it is a Marvel film or series, it will be Isaac as Moon Knight. Apart from him, F. Murray Abraham will also return because Moon Knight and Khonshu can't be separated from each other. Murray provided his iconic voice for Khonshu. Ethan Hawke, who portrayed Arthur Harrow, might not return. His story was concluded with his death in the finale.
There's chaos in you.
That's why he might not return in subsequent seasons. May Calamaway will return as Lila, Mark's wife, who became Scarlet Scarab in the final episode. So these 3 main characters will return in season 2. Moon Knight season 2 does not have a release date as of speaking now. Even the script for season 2 is not there yet. If there is going to be a second season, we guess it would be released in the winter of 2023. So a long wait is ahead of us, but stay hopeful.
You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Steven. I can't tell the difference.
If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to our channel The Cinewizard and hit the bell icon because it's all about cinema.